Okay, now that we have finished going over our calendar, our days of the week, we are going to break off into our centers. We have 4 centers today. Okay, in one, we're going to play animal bingo. In the second one, we are going to sort pictures using the letters of our names. In the third one, we're going to draw a sound, which we'll explain more when we get there today. And in the fourth one, we are going to trace letters. Finally, we will finish off coming back here together to read Alligator Alphabet. It's a great book. You guys will really like it. Now remember, when you hear the transition music, it's time to stop what we're doing, clean up, and we're going to head to the next station, okay? Now, we're not going to get through everything, but we're going to continue to work on our letters throughout the week. Okay. Go ahead and everybody, let's go ahead and release over to our stations. Play some music while we move. Please make sure you're in your spot before the music stops.
The alphabet, ABC, take it, help you move, so get up and dance with me. A, B, like a bar, C, like a station, do the credit roll. D,
all right. Hi, Lincoln. Hi, Sophie. Today, we're at the bingo station. So we're going to play animal bingo. You've got your cards. Okay, I'm going to call a letter from our little cards. We're going to see if we have it on our bingo card. Now, not everything I call is going to be on your bingo card, okay? But we're going to focus on our letters that match. All right? Okay, let's get started. Go ahead and have your bingo card in front of you. Have your little markers. You got them? Awesome. Yes, we're going to use beans for that today. Okay, so let's see. What's that? An elephant. What does elephant start with? E. Yes. Do you have an elephant on your card? You both do. Nice. Make sure you put a bean there, okay? All right. Our next one. Ooh, what is that? You guys might need some help with this one. That's an urchin. They live in the ocean. They're little creatures. Urchin starts with U. Okay, does anybody have the letter U on their card? Lincoln, you have the U. Awesome job. Okay, what about this guy? It's not a seal. What letter is that? Do we know that letter? W, that's right. Walrus. Does anybody have a walrus? Lincoln, you have another. Oh, Sophie, you have one too. Great job. Oh, here's one of my favorites. Goes with our story today. What is this? What is this? Alligator. Yes. And you both have an alligator as well. Good job. Okay. We're almost done with our station, but let's go for a few more if we can. Who's this little guy? A penguin. And what does penguin start with? Lincoln? P. It's the letter P. All right. Make sure you put your marker down. Here's another one. Lincoln, this letter is in your name. Can you tell me what that is? That's a lion. And what does a lion's name start with? What is that first letter in spelling lion? Lion, like Lincoln. What's the first letter of your name? L. Good job. All right, class. We're going to go ahead and rotate to our next station. When you hear the music, please make sure you are back in your spots.
down, E, elbow sound, F, fingers flat, bend, flutter about. Move your body to the letters, that's what you do. It's the ABCs are moving you. Yeah. G, glide once, H, hop twice, I, start to shiver, let you cover.
All right. Lincoln, Sophie, Stephanie, we are going to practice with picture sorts. So each one of you has some pictures in front of you, okay? A whole stack of them. You also have your sheet of paper with your name on it. Can we spell Lincoln's name? What's that? L. Not a 1, it's a letter. We're not doing numbers, we're doing letters. I. What is that one? N. K. E. He has 2 N's in his name. So what we're going to do is you're going to go through your pictures and you're going to find a picture, and if it matches one of the letters that it starts with, you're going to put it on your sheet of paper. If it doesn't, you're going to make a pile off to the side. So what is, as an example, what is this? A net. Yes. What does net start with? N. Correct. So would Lincoln put this on his page? Does he have an N? He has 2. All right, so Lincoln, you're going to place that there. Okay? Now let's look. Oh, here's a good one. What is that? That's a monkey. Correct. What does monkey start with? Sound it out. M. M. Is there an M on Lincoln's paper? Nope. So would Lincoln put this on his page? No. We're going to put that off to the side. Okay. I'll let you guys go ahead. If you have questions, I know some of the pictures can be confusing as to what they are. We will go through them together, sound them out, and see if we can figure out if the letters belong on your page or not, okay? All right. Oh, that one's kind of hard, yeah. What do we use those for? To make music, okay. But it's a bunch of them. What do you see there? You see a guitar, some drums. So when you have a lot of items like this, they're called instruments. Okay? One is an instrument, but as a group, we would say these are instruments. Okay? You don't think that one starts? Hold on. Let's look at it again. Okay. Yeah, it has an I. It starts with an I. Good job, buddy. Right. What about... Here's a fun one. Who's that little guy? A koala bear. This koala bear. What letter does koala bear start with? A C? No, it doesn't start with a C, does it? Let's sound it out again. Kind of sounds like it would start with a C. What's another letter that sounds like C? K. Good job. Okay, friends, we're going to start transitioning to our next station. Again, make sure you're sitting down before the music stops. All right. At this station, we're going to draw a sound. Now, it might seem like a lot, but you have a page for each letter of your name. So, it says at the top, please draw a picture that starts with the letter, and this one is for Lincoln, so it's L. And there's a picture of, what is that? A big L and a little L. Correct. Okay, so you guys are going to take your pencils, your colored pencils, your markers, whatever you want, and I want you to each draw. No, Sophie, you're not going to draw an L. Do you have an L in your name? So no, we wouldn't draw an L word with that one. What will we draw? What is your first letter? S. Correct. So that is the first letter in Sophie. What would you draw with that one? What's a good S word? And snake. sand. Good job. Okay, Lincoln, go ahead and get started on yours. And when you finish one, if we still have time, go on to the next one. If you don't have enough time, friends, that's okay, because we'll do this later in the week again, okay? Okay. We're going to really work on learning how to spell our names. I love it. What are you drawing, Lincoln? L. A lion. I love that. Is he a scary lion or a friendly lion? He's a friendly lion. Yeah, I like friendly lions too. All right. Good job. You finished your lion? You want to go on to your next page? Okay. What letter is that? Do you remember what comes after the L in your name? E? No, it's not an E. That's towards the end of your name. What letter? I. The letter I. No, it's not like these I's. These I's are spelled differently, which we'll talk about that later. This I actually starts with the letter E, but we'll get to that. Yes. What other item starts with an I? Ooh, what about something? I wonder if there's something cold. Frozen. You might like to eat it in the hot summer. Comes in different flavors. Ice cream. Yes, I love ice cream. Great. Okay, friends, we're going to transition into our fourth station. All right. Ready to get started? Okay. In this station, you're each going to take your pages and we're going to practice writing our letters. Again, the letters in our name. Our goal by the end of this session, or by the end of the couple weeks, I want everybody to be able to write their name. I think, wouldn't that be so awesome to be able to go home and show mom and dad, or grandma and grandpa, or auntie and uncle, or Tia, that we can write our names. So in here we're going to practice for Lincoln, he's going to practice his big L and his little L, okay? Emily, you're going to start with your big E and little e, okay? All right. Yes, and this one you want to use a pencil. When we're practicing writing, we always want to use a pencil because we do have erasers, so if we make a little mistake, we can fix it, okay? All right. Yes. You see how it has the lines? It shows you which way to draw them. So for an E, we're going to go straight down. And then you're going to go a line across, a smaller, is that line the same size as that one? No, the middle line of the E is smaller. And then a big line at the bottom. Good job. All right, let's go ahead. All right, friends, we're all going to come back together at the carpet. So go ahead and leave your stations, start moving back to circle time, and we will take a look at our book. Okay? Awesome. All right, here is our story for the week. We're going to read Alligator Alphabet. That little alligator. What's that? A birdie. And this book is by Stella Blackstone and Stephanie Bauer. Okay? I want you guys to pay